Hello, all social media platforms. Today, you're going to be learning how to make an eye tutorial. Now, this is fast, so I'm very sorry about the pacing, and let's start. So first, we're going to start with the shape of a ball. Of course, hence the name, it is called an eyeball, so not any other shape. Then we'll start on our guidelines to make, basically, the eyelid. Then the other guidelines that we're going to make is basically, this small one right here is for the tear duct. That will help later on a lot. Then the next thing we're going to do is gonna make the shape of our tear duct, and also to make a shape kind of like similar to a raindrop for your eyelid. The next thing that we're going to be doing is shaping out the iris. Now, it might seem a little tricky, but if it's looking up, it's usually 1/4. Usually 1/4 is cut off. Then we'll make the pupil shaded in, and yeah. So for right here, we're also going to add a light source, which will depend on where the shadows are going to be in the eye. So we're also going to make a highlight on the cornea as well for that. So it's kind of hard to explain, but the cornea is actually protruding out of the eye, which means that the space, the highlight that's going to be, is actually going to be shaded in darker. So for here now, we're going to shape our eyelids. The reason we shape our eyelids is because our skeleton structure system has, like, basically a hollow thing near the eye, near the eyeball. So then I'm adding the lashes right here, which it's darker as it continues on to the right side. Then I'm refining it just a little bit more, adding some shadows, especially when there's a light source. Remember the light source over there. And then I'm also shading and refining the eyelid. Now, here is another tricky part. Whenever I look at eyes, I see these little lines in here for the eyes. It makes it just look a little bit better and helps it out. We also want to make another eyelid under the eye and shade it a little bit more and refine it. Then I'm refining more of the eyelashes, getting into that. And also, do not focus on every little strand, or else it will take a while to make this. Now, after a little bit of more refining, making it better just a little bit more so that you can understand it, I am finally finished.